All right. How y'all doing this fine 4th of July? It's Michael with the lovely.
Hey, it's Tatiana.
And hey there. So if you hear bang bang in the background, it's cause hey, we record on the 4th of July,
You
folks.
you know what? I'm so glad.
I'm just
I'm
gonna give a
so
disclaimer
yeah.
up front.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, we gotta like address that earlier. They're gonna think we're somewhere doing something crazy.
Yeah, they're just part of basically what we're gonna talk about today, so Miss Parker, what we talking about today on the 4th?
So today we are going to touch on living those entrepreneurial battles.
So when you say living entrepreneur battles, what give the people a little bit more on that, Miss Parker.
So like for instance, right now we record outside. So the fact that we had to put off recording on the actual 4th of July, now you hear about a fireworks in the background.
Yeah. People always, there's a little saying like, you gotta have 7 streams of income, or something like that. But what people don't understand is when you're trying to be your own entrepreneur, running your own business or running multiple businesses, each one of those businesses is a battle.
Yeah, it
Each one of
is.
those brings its own headaches, its own
Its
issues,
own mental space.
and they also bring their own time that they can
It
consume.
it does.
And so one of the things like with the podcast, people like, hey man, we want y'all to help us get our podcast up to run. First thing I'm gonna have to let you know, do you have the time for it? Rule number one, if you
Yeah.
ain't got the time,
Hey, don't
don't
don't do
invest
it.
that dime.
Don't, oh, you're right. Look at you
Yeah,
freestyling.
yeah, no, it's for real, it's for real.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause me and Miss Parker, even though we have the Watch for the Hook apparel line, which you can come by, always check out our latest apparel at www.watch4 the number 4 the hook.com and check out what we got going over there. Also, we do the Watch for Hook Business and Entrepreneur podcast.
Right.
Each one of those take time,
Yeah.
their own separate time. They
Yeah.
take their own energy.
Yeah.
And that's on top of me and her still working our regular 40-hour work week jobs.
Yes, that's true. But hold on, you forgot the IG live hookup sessions.
That takes its own time.
That's his own time.
Oh, you forgot content creation.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
That's
you
right.
forgot
That's right.
social media
But
posting.
hold on, also the coaching and mentoring aspect.
Oh yeah,
We have to give you our time at that point because that's all a part of the package. So
exactly.
that time is carved out 100%.
And Miss Parker, where can those serious podcasters look if they want to look to get some coaching and mentoring and try to start their own clothing line?
They're on apparel line off of spinning it off of their podcast
Yes,
audience or segments. Just, hop on over to podcast money merch .com at my Kajabi.
yeah,
Hold on,
my
hold on.
at my Kajabi, you right.
I think I just totally destroyed that. I'm gonna have to fix it because we did that one at a time.
Yeah, yeah, but why Miss Parker? Because it's such a long title, folks. But I think the
I
main
got it.
there it is.
Podcastmoneymerch.mykajabi.com.
There you go.
There we go.
And it's hard for us to remember all these .coms because child, we
Right.
got a bunch of 'em.
Right.
And so another thing that we talked about, is when you're trying to get your entrepreneurship business off the ground, no matter what shape or form of fashion come in, you're gonna have those hiccups
Yeah.
and those hard stops. And those are battles. Those are entrepreneur battles that you're gonna come into every day.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people call it quits real early.
Yeah, they will just throw the towel in.
Yeah. And Miss Parker ain't even talking about we ain't even talking about the other business we got on the
Oh
that we
yeah.
working on too,
Yeah.
our real estate side.
Yeah.
So I mean people are like, what the hell is that? Like, well, y'all should keep watching.
Yeah.
But all those are battles that we're working on the entrepreneurship in.
All of those eat into my sleep time.
Eat into your daytime, not eating into your being a wife, being a mother,
Oh
being
yeah.
a provider,
Yeah.
a great cook, a great wife, all those good
Yeah.
things.
My naps. I don't get those
Uh,
naps.
You get a nap. That's a nap in. Shit, a nap. Child bye. But
But
yeah,
yeah.
go ahead, Miss
No,
Parker.
no, I was gonna say it's a lot. It's an
Oh,
absolute lot.
no, that is most definitely true. And
It's a mindset, a frame of mind. It's a mental health check box.
You have to know when you want to start out your own business that you have to be in this for the long haul.
Well, you believe people just assume that they are in it for the long haul. The fact that they had the thought, the fact that they are saying yes, I absolutely will be in this for the long haul. But are you willing to keep it going,
The
to
long
keep it
haul
up?
comes with a lot.
Yeah, are you willing to continue to put that energy in when you're not really seeing the results you want to see?
Are you are you gonna have that what they say that big D energy when you got crickets in the background? That's one of the episodes we talked about.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid when you hear the crickets.
Yeah, don't let the crickets bother you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because unless you're somebody that's starting out with multi-million dollars in your back pocket and
Oh, you mean
hundreds
a
of that,
small business loan of 1 million? Okay.
yeah, that too. Or
Okay.
you got hundreds of thousands of followers, you're gonna start off quiet.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
will.
yeah, you're not gonna be that. No, you're gonna be like,
No firecrackers
but
today.
it's okay. But that's okay because you're gonna have to endure that
Yep.
to understand I am going to have to fight to make this work. And
It's a
when
lot to hang on.
we talked about that on
We
the
did.
episode, and hang on, it's gonna take you a lot. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna drain a lot out of you. You're gonna have to replenish yourself from some other source
Yeah.
that's not gonna come from your business.
It's like dehydration.
Yes, it is going to be really rough on you. But that's not to scare you. That's for you to be determined that I'm going to have to put in some long hours, some sleepless nights, and some not so friendly encounters
Yeah. Oh
on this
yeah.
road to entrepreneurship.
Yeah. Yeah. It really should be received as it's to help me get my state of mind ready. Like when boxers are going to a ring, from what I hear, they have to get themselves into a certain frame of mind.
They gotta get a mind frame.
Yeah.
Like even coming out to most sporting events, before they introduce the teams and all that stuff, they have this walkout. You
Right,
know,
right,
that's
right,
your
right.
prep time. So imagine being a business owner. Before you launch your business, you're in a walkout stage. You warmed up. You getting ready to get out there on the main thing. As you get ready to launch or get your businesses off the ground, you're in that walkout phase. You're looking around, you're checking out the scene, you're trying to see if mom and dad in the crowd, like, hey, I'm pointing at everybody and all this good stuff. That's walkout.
But what's even more important is the frame of mind you were in that led up to the walkout.
That too.
That's gonna determine a lot right there.
That's locker room prep.
Uh,
Locker room prep is, you know what locker room prep is? That's ideas.
what kind of music you listening
Yeah,
to get you, amped up?
that's your idea. That's your formulation. That's your concept coming into play. That's your
Yeah,
design phases. That is all that stuff. All that stuff comes in the backpack of
right.
nobody sees all that. What people see when you get ready, they see the walkout. They like, oh,
Yeah,
you're getting your stroll on.
yeah.
You're looking good. You're fresh. You're ready to go. That's what the world sees. And then comes the main stage.
Hmm.
After they sing or do whatever introduction they got,
Tip
bam.
off or
Yeah,
first pitch or I don't know what
that's
else,
that's your lunch day. So
Yeah,
bam, you launched.
it's a lot.
Now what happens after that?
You then grit and will has to
Then that's
be.
when the other real work comes in
Yeah.
because you're gonna be out there and you're gonna have to figure it out on the fly. And you're gonna have to keep it going when nobody's paying
Yep,
attention.
yep, yep,
When
yep,
everybody's done giving you
yep.
congratulations and saying, great job, man, you did fabulous, it looks good. Catch you next time.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
it's
Now they
on
gotta
you.
go because they got something else to do.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're gone.
Then it's on you
Yeah.
or your staff or your team to keep it going. You keep the momentum going. You
The
got to,
energy.
yes,
Yeah.
you've then got to come up with the other ideas to implement the other concepts, the other design characteristics to keep the engine going because you are now the little engine that could. It's you now. Now you that engine.
Right.
Now you got to make sure
Yeah.
it could go
Yeah, you're right. You are so right. That's absolutely true
because,
right
like I
there.
say, there isn't going to be too many people that can come save you.
Nope.
There will be people that will help you and support you. But when it comes down to your salvation or your business, you will be the end all be all.
Yeah, but and you can't even expect people to come and save you. I
Right.
mean, like, no, you have to be willing to uh bear the brunt of those tasks on your own. Because they're just, I mean, they're just not.
They're not gonna be able
They're
to.
half honestly, if you want to be real, half of them want to see you fail.
That's a hard pill to swallow.
Half of them want to see you fail. They're not gonna say it. Um, but there's the support that they show will be so lackluster.
You can anticipate that. You know why? Because nobody will love your business like you do.
Absolutely not.
Nobody loves Watch for the Apparel like me and her.
Yeah.
Nobody loves doing the Watch for the Hook business and entrepreneur podcast like me and her.
Nope.
Nobody would love doing a hookup session like me and her.
That's right.
Like, just like nobody's gonna get up and go to work and do our jobs like you do because
Nope.
they're our job.
Right.
We got to put forth the effort.
Right.
Nobody's gonna raise our kids the way we do because they're our kids.
Right.
Once because it's 100% yours, it's you.
Yep. You got to come with a whole different energy.
Exactly. And your energy has to be what keeps it going, what drives it, what saves it. Because you can sit up there and be like, man, I did this last week. What you do this week?
Right.
Well, I did this yesterday. What you do today?
Right.
Well, I got today good. What you got for tomorrow and next week?
Yeah. Yeah. What's the
Those are
planning looking
certain
like?
thoughts
Yeah.
that you have to keep in your head. Me and Miss Parker always talk about, we try to make sure we had the episode ready for the Wednesday drop.
Yep.
Watch for the Hook Wednesdays. So you'll hear this on what we say, watch for the Hook
Right. Right.
Wednesdays.
Right.
Somebody put that idea in our head.
Yep.
And so it's up to us to keep that idea, that energy going.
Yep.
Nobody's gonna keep talking watch for the Hook Wednesdays, but
Nope.
if you ain't talking about it.
Right.
Exactly. And so when we're talking about these entrepreneurial battles, we're talking about not just one battle. We're talking about a daily. Sometimes it may feel like it's hourly. Sometimes it may feel like it's minute by minute
It's just simply never ending.
because this is what you signed up for.
Yep.
Me and Miss Parker, we be watching certain shows, and people be on there. We be like, Lord, they on here whining, and you be like, why? What did you expect? You knew this was not going to be easy.
Yeah.
You knew when you signed up, when you launched this, when you put that quote out, you knew it was going to either go one way or the other, or it's just open for interpretation. I tell Miss Parker all the time, man, I knew I was going to kill a business, and their asses is still alive.
They all still alive.
'Cause I just knew that was the bomb.com, and it was a
But you know what? I mean, we've even witnessed people start journeys and then just simply stop the journey or never put anything else out. That was a battle.
we've seen some people just say,
Yep.
I'm finna do this. I'm finna do that. Or I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Finna, coulda, shoulda, woulda, gonna, donna, wanna. Those are not words business owners use. You know why? Because that keeps you from staying in business.
It does.
Well, I was gonna do this last week. Man, I shoulda did this, or I coulda done that. 99% of the businesses that have failed were because of those types of words and the actions that they did not take or the actions they took behind them. Because some people don't realize there were some great business models out there, and then what happened to them? They didn't stay the course. They deviated. They said, "Well, my battle was I thought I could have did this, or I'm gonna do this," and then they did it, and it hurt the business.
Yeah. Or they, like I was just saying, started something and just didn't do anything else with it.
Yeah, and
That's literally a battle because more than likely, if they started it and they didn't do any type of follow up or follow through at that point, they probably didn't get the responses that they wanted, or they just decided they really didn't have the time and energy to do it. You spent more energy pubbing something common, something new common, a new burger being released. You spent more energy pubbing it than when the burger was actually released.
So they
And now you're not saying anything else.
so you saying they put more energy into the idea and the conception than the implementation of the pure product.
Yeah. When so for instance with the what you say, the walkout
Yeah,
in the basketball game,
yeah, you walking out.
you walking
Sure.
out, they done made it through the locker room, right? Cause they lunch. So we know they walked out. Their lunch was their walkout. The game done started. Tip off going. They still over there on walkout.
They
You haven't converted.
oh, they ain't got in the game yet.
You ain't even in the game.
Oh, you realize they didn't realize it takes 10 times more effort after you started
Right.
than before you started.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
That's the battle
You
that
are,
they didn't catch.
yeah, you still in your head over there on the walkout, but you on the bench. Game started and gone, and you ain't caught up.
And Miss Parker, it's funny you mention that because when you talk about, our coaching path and things of that nature, we're the type of people that can help people go from that idea to
You're
implementation
exactly
phase.
right because that's what podcastandmoneymerch.mykajabi.com is about. It's about helping to take you from idea to implementation. It's about the battles we face as entrepreneurs that we're gonna help you, we're gonna hold your hand and help you
Yes,
walk around those. Don't even worry about walking through them because you got the right people with you. You're gonna walk around them. We're gonna bypass those. That's the whole point of it.
exactly.
Whole point.
And the main thing also is we're giving you all something that we didn't have, a whole bunch of guidance.
Oh boy.
Because me and Miss Parker, we jumped off that cliff. I think y'all have heard us talk about this cliff a many times. And we're gonna make sure that if you all jump off the cliff, you got some parachutes.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna give you all a bunch of parachutes.
Yeah. 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 Or at least help guide you to avoid certain cliffs.
Exactly. And so when we talk about this entrepreneurial battles things, we want you all to understand that you're gonna deal with these as long as you want to have a thriving business.
Yes.
And what do we mean by thriving? Thriving means you are accomplishing the sole purpose that you started this business out on. Thriving means 2 to 3 years later, you've progressed either financially,
Right.
scalability
Right.
wise,
That's a big thing.
marketing wise.
That's a really big thing.
I mean, like I said, like we tell you all the time, the 2023 version of us and the 2019 version of us is night and day.
Night and day. I don't even know if they're on the same like realm.
Yeah, I don't think they are because, like we say, us 4 years ago never thought about us right now.
Oh dear God, no.
No,
But
never.
if I could tell us 4 years ago what the us knows now, boy, it would be so much different. It would have been so much easier. But that's also what podcast money and merch focuses on.
Exactly. We're trying to, and like I say, we talk about the why of this podcast. The why of this podcast is also talking about we want to help you all avoid the pitfalls we've encountered. And in our encounters, we got the scrapes, the bumps, the bruises, the financial hardships,
That's what I was gonna
the
say.
lost time.
The invoices that shouldn't have been paid.
Yes, they left out with the money and got nothing out of it. Those
Right.
type scenarios. So we're wanting to help y'all know we're here to help you all avoid those type of things.
That's it. We have shared many of our battles. There's probably some battles that we have forgotten that we had. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a lot. So, yeah.
Yep. We got something we're gonna continue to have. But we just want to let y'all know. And right now, Miss Parker, can you tell the people one more last good thing before we cut on up out of here?
You know what? I'm going to tell you all that to avoid some of those battles, y'all just honestly just head on over to podcastmoneymerch.mykajabi.com. Hook up with us. Come talk to us. Let us help you. Um, let us help get you started. We want you to know those battles for entrepreneurship are going to happen. They are going to happen, but you can't let it stop you.
Hey, catch y'all next time.